on this computer. Recording. Good. I can't see. Diana can't see. Are you inside my Facebook right now? Go to www.facebook.com/SuryaSparks. Ah, this is like so cool. Okay, good. Okay. Just a bit more. The fella, we can still see his face. That fella's face. So cool. All right, great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this is so cool. Ah, I'm gonna look there. Okay. Hey, welcome everybody. Can you hear me? So I'm checking. I'm checking at the Telegram right now, so to see that everyone is in. Really can't see. You can't see me on my Facebook. Okay, so right now I'm just going to introduce this session right now. Welcome, 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 welcome everybody to the Passion, Purpose and Profits 5 days online training challenge. And I'm Surya here, and I am so happy, and I'm so happy to be able to connect with you live. This is like live. I am at Changi Airport right now in Singapore. Yes, this is a global melting pot right here, and this is exactly where we are right now. We are connected and connected live also on Facebook and also via the webinar for those of you who are joining the webinar. So today is all about the orientation. So I'm going to walk you through 2 days of orientation session, that is today and tomorrow. So we are going to look at some of the bonus materials that I've given you and walk you through the bonus materials that I have already given you. Have you checked out the bonuses? Are you excited? If you are, give some hearts, 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 hearts. So those of you who have seen the bonuses, there are tons of valuable content over there. It's like so much valuable content. It's broken down into checklists. I've given you the money mindset breakthrough blueprint checklist, and then I've given you the 21 ways to get clients fast, and I've also given you 103 strategies. Yes, 103 strategies for you to actually start your business, especially if you're using online social media and various platforms online. And it is worth, there are 54 pages plus, 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 plus. There's like tons of stuff there. So thank you for everyone who has actually shared your amazing reviews, and the reviews are streaming in non-stop right now as I speak, and people are raving about the 54 pages income generating blueprint that I have shared. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you are happy to receive those bonuses. And this has been one of the like most comprehensive training I put together, and it's not 5 days now, it's extended to like 7 days. And the reason why I'm doing this is because this has been my dream. My dream has been to reach out to more and more and more and more people globally, right? To reach out to as many people globally, and to really reach out, not just to reach out, but to reach out to your hearts. And the main intention is really to transform lives and to help as many people, because I have been there before. I have been there. I have been in a place where I was working, and then I quit my job, and I was working as a school teacher for 5 years, and then I quit my job. And when I quit my job, I jumped into entrepreneurship and be my own boss. And it has been 18 years since I did that. 18 years of, wow, okay, ups and downs, and making tons of mistakes, tons and tons of mistakes. I have been in a space where I lost 80,000, and then I have, been able to clear all of that, and then I've been in a space where I made like seven figures, and then after that I lost all of that again, and total loss of about $580,000, right? And it's very painful to be in that space. It's really very painful, and then I pick up again. Now, why? How? I don't know. I guess I'm still breathing, and every time I think about my breath, like right now, I'm still breathing. As long as I'm still breathing, it means that there is something that I can still give. There is something still out there for me. I believe that. I believe that as long as I still have this breath, it means that I'm supposed to do something. Sometimes I don't know what, but I just listen to my heart and then I flow. So in this case today, what I am all about right now is about putting all of the lessons and the ups and downs and the breakdowns and the breakthroughs that I've been through, and to offer this as a form of giving back, and giving back to all of you out there who's looking out for a solution for yourself. People say that money is not everything, but money money is not everything, but you need money for almost everything, isn't it? Right? So the dreams that you want to achieve, the time that you want to have for your children, the things that you want to do for your loved ones, especially if you have parents and you truly truly love your parents so much, and you want them to retire, and you want to give the best for your parents, and sometimes it's very painful because you are not able to do that, and it's just like this deep pain, and I know what it feels like to have one. Like my father died because of a heart attack, and he died before I could even show him anything. He died when I was still like growing up as a rebellious teenager, and he died when I was, not able to prove to him anything. And it's very, very painful. It's the deepest regret that I have in my life. And I know how that feels like, especially when you have parents who are aging, and then you look at their faces and you know that they're growing so old, and you know that one day is going to be time for them to just go, and you just want to make sure that you can offer them the very best, before they close their eyes. So I have been through in many different hats and places. So I really want to offer this as a giving back. Okay, so that's why we are doing this, and I have been doing seminars almost every week, live seminars, and every time I stand in front of an audience, I feel rejuvenated, I feel excited, I feel like it's the first time I'm like out there sharing it. I feel like this passion has never run dry. It has never run dry, and this is something I can do for the rest of my life, and I don't think I will ever retire. And this is something that is like, passion that doesn't call for retirement. So this is not work. This is truly, truly passion. So yeah, so we are here in this 5 days challenge. Why? Because we are going to go through lots of tips and strategies for you on how you can get started earning income. Yes, earning cash, earning money besides just the job. Some of you may have a job. Some of you may have lost your job. Some of you are no longer working and you are doing your own business, and you want to know how to get extra cash, and you want to know how to get extra money, and besides working. So we're talking about a plan B, and we're talking about multiple streams of income that you can explore. And we are going to look at in each of the 5 different days, and we're going to look at the mindset of like you today, like for example in the bonus session, is about the mindset of breaking that ceiling that we have. Like we may have been earning $2,000, $3,000 a month, and that's all that we know how to earn. So we want to break that. Like, how do you break that mindset from 2,000, 3,000 to your first like 10,000, 20,000? I was there before. When I was teaching, my income was only 3,000. So it was really hard to get out of 3,000 because that was my limit. That was what I believe I could earn. And then when I smashed that, what happened was I got my first $20,000, and that was like, wow, that was like a big smash for me. And that's what I want to share with you today in the bonus session. And then we'll go into the other bonus sessions that we're going to have tomorrow, that I will walk you through the 100 over strategies and 21 different ways to get clients fast. So we're going to run through that, because otherwise those handouts are just going to stay inside your computer and that's all. You know, I want to help you turn everything that you already have into cash. Okay, and then we are going to go through the actual 5 days intensive. And that 5 days, what we're going to go through together, we are going to look at how money making ideas. We're going to look at 15, at least 15 of the money making ideas that I have personally used and that has helped me make 7 to 8 figures in my business. And that's something that I want to share with you, how you can get there. I know I'm talking about 7 and 8 figures, and that can be quite like hard to imagine for some of you watching. So we're not gonna like straight away go there. We're gonna talk about how you can make your first $10 and your first $100 and your first $1,000 and your first $10,000 and your first $100,000 and eventually your first 7 figures. Okay, and hopefully, yes, your first 8 figures as well, right? And we will be diving in a lot of those different topics in the 5 days, and we'll share how to turn your 200 to 2,000 to $20,000. And then we'll look at Facebook marketing strategies, because that is where I live. Facebook is where I live, and I have been in Facebook for more than 9 years, so it's been my playground, and I know every creek and single corner in Facebook and how I turn Facebook literally into cash every single day. Facebook is my ATM machine, and that is also something we are going to cover together. So I hope you're really excited, and if you are watching this right now and this is now live, those of you who are watching this live on my newsfeed, and if you are not yet inside my training program, you're missing out a lot, because all these worksheets, blueprints, handouts, and there's a lot of information, there's a lot of gold, there's a lot of strategies, there's a lot of secrets that I have condensed in there, and you want to definitely download that. So if you want to download that, you've got to join the program, and it's free. So make sure you go to www.passionpurposeprofits, okay, with an S, www.passionpurposeprofits.online. So make sure you're registered, because if you are not registered, you will not be able to access all this awesome stuff for free that I'm giving away for free. So make sure you are enrolled in the program. That's www.passionpurposeprofits.online. And those of you, if you like what you are hearing today, and today is a bonus really, because today and tomorrow I'm going to give it out for free to everyone. So you're going to all be able to watch me even though you're not enrolled, but you will not get the material. So if you want the materials, just go and log in right now. Okay, passionpurposeprofits.online. And then for the next 5 days training, we are going to go deep and dive into the training, and that is especially for those who have already registered. And if you really like what you are going to learn today, you can hit the share button. So you can share this right now. You can click on the share button, which is in your Facebook right here, down there. So just on the side, okay, so just click the share button and then share it out so that more people can gain this benefit. So before I really start, let me just check on who is right now online. I'm going to give a shout out to everyone that's on live right now. Hi, Madam Nis. Ashley is here. Marcus Low. Hey, driving and listening. Awesome. Drive safe, okay? Noriati Edward Chung. Vina. Hey, finally we met. Hey, Vina. Okay, just can't hug you, that's all. Siti Halisa, hi. Rasnita, Vina, Raisin Chu, Mariam Hamid, Siti Rohani, Muhammad Shah, hey Shah, the dancing chef, Mariani, Muhammad Azmi, Kak Mar, Farah, I heard you in KL, have fun in KL, Taju is here, and Sida, wow, okay, so everyone is good, Nasida is here, Nikmat, hey Nikmat. So are you seeing a black screen? Like, so you're seeing a black screen right now? Okay, so where is my tech person? My tech person is there. we are going to get started, and make sure you have your materials already downloaded. So if you have materials already downloaded, I want you to open your handouts right now, because we are going to go through that right now. So I am going to start, and before I start, someone is saying that they're seeing a black screen. Is everyone okay? Blank screen? Someone says blank screen. Okay, so but I am on my live right now, so it seems that everything is okay. So I'm checking my live, so I see my live, so everything is okay. Good. So good. Okay, great. So we're gonna get started right now, and I'm gonna go into my slides. And yes, we have slides, people. We have slides. So we have slides, and we're gonna talk about breaking that money ceiling. Now, how many of you you're watching right now? So let's do some interactions right now on live, like what if you can break your money ceiling. Okay, so what is your current money ceiling, and right now, like what seems to be your money ceiling? So maybe we want to have an interaction right now. Like when I was working, my money ceiling was only $3,000. I don't know why I can't seem to pass by that $3,000 money ceiling. So what is your money ceiling? Now type out your response in the comment box below. So what is your money ceiling? I want to hear from you. Okay, so what's your money ceiling? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000? Have any one of you received like $10,000 or more from your business? Has that been possible for you? So what has been your money ceiling so far? $500. Okay, Rosalina said $500. So thank you, Rosalina. Okay, great. I have somebody interacting. Yay. We have 50 people watching live right now, 52 and counting. Great. So who else want to share your money ceiling? What is your money ceiling? So $500 seems to be it. Who else? Like, what's your money ceiling? So yeah, I want to hear. So I'm going to get to the chat also and get team to, hey team, chat with me on FB Live, okay? So what is your money ceiling? Okay, so while the tech is figuring things out, so say that it's all yeah. What's your money ceiling? $500, $1,000? Okay, and has any one of you been able to reach 10,000, and then you realize that no matter what you do, your 10,000 seems to be gone? Like, you know, there seems to be this pail full of holes, and no matter how much you fill it in, it's always gone, it's always gone, it's always gone. Have you experienced that before? Hey, so yay, okay. Yeah, so hey, we have somebody from Dubai. Great. So can you see my slides right now? Can you see my slides? Are you able to see my slides? I'm in the tiny corner there somewhere. Can you see me right now? Yeah, great. You can't see me? Okay, it's okay. But can you see my slides? Are you able to see my slides right now? Okay, excuse me. This is my first time doing this, so I really need to check on this before we really go full blast, okay? I need you here. Be here. They say they can't see me, but can you see my slides? Can you see my slides? That's my question right now. Can you see my slides? They can hear me, but they can't see me. So but I'm on my Facebook right now, and I can see myself. So okay. Yeah, they can see. Like everyone is able to see. I can see myself. Let me see. I'm checking on my. Okay, so see, it's like that. Okay, I can see. So I can see myself. So yes, can see both. Awesome, great. Let's get started. Okay, let's get started. Okay, great. So let's all get started. So we are gonna get started right now with the money blueprint. Okay, so the 5 money mindsets and the steps that will transform your business and your income. So have you got your handouts ready. So for those of you who don't have your handouts, make sure that you are in passionpurposeprofits.online. All right, and so whether or not I'm gonna focus on my slides right now, so you want to focus on that as well. So whether you are an entrepreneur or an aspiring entrepreneur, or maybe you have been running your own online business for a while right now. So if you are here and you know that you just want to take steps to actually transform your business and transform your income, okay, and you maybe love your business a lot, but it's just not bringing you the sort of income that you want. How many of you love what you're doing and you don't seem to be making what you want, but you love what you're doing, but it's like some sort of a hobby? I've met many people who love to bake, they love to teach, you know, tuition, for example, but they're not making the kind of money that they like to make. And worse, maybe worse, you are just getting by. That means you are not getting, you're not even getting what you want, and you're just getting by. You know, you're surviving. Yeah, Shah is saying, that's me. Thank you, Shah, for your honesty. Thank you. Yeah, I'm in the corner, right? Okay, great. So, okay, if that is you, and it is kind of tough, isn't it? Because the amount of work that you put into your business and the amount of returns that you get doesn't seem to match, right? So these are very common scenarios, especially for those who have started doing business. And as you know, many people who started doing their business, they start from a space called passion. So they're very interested in what they do, and they love to help a lot of people, but they are not making it. There's this one thing here. Okay, one thing I want to say first. There's absolutely no need for you to deprive yourself while you are helping other people. In fact, you know, it gets really worse. If you want to help people, but you can't even help yourself, then how is that going to even work? If you can't even help yourself, you can't even breathe, you can't even help your own self, your own phone bills, your bills are not paid, and everything else is not paid, and then you want to go out and help people. It's kind of painful, isn't it? Because even if you are, I'm in the Changi airport right now, and if you go on a flight, they'll always tell you the same thing, like you cannot help the next person until you put the oxygen mask to yourself first, right? So that's why a lot of people are stuck, right? So yeah, Masura said she needs to patch the holes. Yes, remember the pail, and there's a lot of holes out there, so you want to fix that. You really want to hear especially this one topic, because this is the most important topic. This is the reason why I keep losing money when I started my business. So I don't want you to ever go through this, ever. You don't have to go through that. Okay, the first step you want to do is you always want to make sure that your pail has no holes. Okay, a lot of people do it the opposite way. What they do is that they go out and make money, but they forget that their pail has a lot of holes. You don't want that. You want to make sure that you patch up your holes first before you make money. There's a reason why this topic is topic 1, the topic of patching up your holes. If you are living in Singapore, I highly recommend that you attend my live money detox class. My live money detox class, I do it once a month in Singapore, and it is free. Yes, it's free. Don't you like that word, free? Right, it's free. It's $350, but it's free. I do it for free because I really feel like, you know, wow, such a poor thing when I see people working so hard, trying so hard to make it work, but there's a lot of holes in their bucket. I do it for free again because I really want to help. I want you to be aware that this is the first step if you want to ever be successful. I have made my 8 figures. I have made my 7 figures. I have made it, but after a lot of mistakes. And I want you to know that you don't have to go through the mistakes that I have made. You don't have to lose the kind of money that I have lost. You don't have to. And my purpose is to help you not to do that. So attend Money Detox is free, right? So I will give all the links later on, but if you want to attend a live training, but today we're going to do it live online. Okay, so those of you who are not in Singapore, at least you can get started. Okay, let me get back to my slide here. So The first, we're going to talk about five, okay? 5 ways for you to patch up all the holes so that you can make all the money and not lose any more money. That is our first objective, make all the money and not lose the money. Tomorrow and the next 5 days and all, we are going to talk about how to make the money. There's so many ways to make money. There's so many ways to make money. We have Mala. Where's Mala? Mala is here, right? Mala has made $4,000 in her first month. And we have people like Siti Masura who used to make $15,000 in her first month. And we have Azin Malik who used to make $9,000 in her first 2 weeks. And we have all these people who have made a lot of money, yeah. But the key is before you make the money, you want to make sure that you have your bucket all closed up. And there are 5 ways. There are 5 ways to actually make sure that your bucket is all closed up. Okay, so these are all these 5 ways right now. And can I press this? Okay, yay. So the first way, number one, okay, step number one for you to make sure that you can smash your income ceiling and make so much more. The first one is to challenge your money belief systems. So that is what it is. Challenge your money belief systems. What I mean by that is smash it, break it, okay? What did the school tell you? The school say you are worth how much? Like if you're a degree holder, how much are you worth? What does the school tell us? If you're a degree holder, you're worth what? $3,000? You're worth $4,000? You're worth $5,000? Is what the school tell us, isn't it? Step number one, I want you to empty your mind, okay? Delete, okay, press delete, reset, 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 reset. School is good to create employees. School is really good to create employees. But employees means you work for someone else, okay? Employees mean that you have an income ceiling. If you want to ever get promoted, you got to like make sure you work your butt off and then go on the corporate backstabbing to climb your way up to the top. That is how it is in the corporate system and in the school system. Now, in money making, as your own boss, that is not true. That is absolutely not true. If you are sitting in your room in your pajamas right now, say that to yourself. Say that to yourself. You're going to say it to yourself. I have a millionaire mindset. You know what I did? For the first time in my life, I actually wrote this. I wrote 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. The first time I did that, and I actually wrote that, and I saw that, and I was like, can I make that kind of money? Because the school say I can only earn $3,000 a month. But I did that. I actually wrote it down and I was looking at it. I remembered I was shaking. I was shaking just writing that figure down because my mind could not believe it. How can my mind believe it? Like, come on, it's 20 years of conditioning. 20 years of conditioning, especially if you're staying in Singapore, you are conditioned by the system. Singapore, our main resource is human resource. We do not have rubber plantations. We do not have rice plantations. We do not have, agriculture. Our only way to survive in Singapore in this dot is human. So the way to make it in Singapore is to make these humans study hard and become smart and work and be robots and work and work. That's all we know. So you need to understand that this is a system, okay? This is something that has been conditioned upon you, So yeah, 20 years of conditioning. So one thing is we want to smash that money belief system. You got to be very uncomfortable first. You got to tell yourself, I have a millionaire mindset. Now, if you say this to yourself, I have a millionaire mindset, it doesn't feel real. It feels fake. But that's how it is. It will feel really fake. The brain cannot accept it. It will just reject that. Especially if you've been growing up with parents who were struggling when they were raising you up. Unless you have got very, very rich parents and you're born with a silver spoon and you are the cousin of the Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, that's a different story, But if you are like me and you are raised in a poor, I would say I came from like a poor family, we didn't have money. I use hand-me-downs for my own clothes. I use my sister's clothes, and I don't take the tax. I don't take the taxi. I don't take the cab, and it's struggling. I see my mom struggling. I see her waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, frying curry puffs, and carrying these heavy baskets to work. And I see her struggling at work. I see her struggling, and she works all the time. I see her work in the factory, and then after that, Saturday and Sunday, she'll do part-time jobs, as in not part-time jobs. She did a makeup, so she learned a skill on how to do bridal makeup. So Saturday and Sunday, she will do bridal makeup. So Monday to Friday, she works in the factory. Saturday and Sunday, she does bridal makeup. So I've seen her like that, and it's been like a struggle to really, really earn income. So is that true for you? Is that true? Have you seen your parents struggle? How was it for you growing up? Was it easy? Was it tough? Was it challenging? Have you ever been hungry? Was it difficult for you growing up? Did you see your parents quarrel because of money? Did you see your parents fight because of money? Did you have to fight for money? Are you a single mom? Have you ever been in a space where your husband left you, and then you had to like fight in custody, and you have to fight with the court, and you have to fight for maintenance money, and money seems to be this like, it's like this thing, that you like, yikes, like that. So have you been through that before? Have you been cheated? Have anyone cheated you of money, and that makes you feel like money is evil because people like to cheat other people for money, and money is bad because people cheat, people cheat just for money. So money is really bad. So do you have that kind of experience? I tell you, I have. Okay, I had that experience. First my parents, and then I had experience people cheating me of money. But it wasn't really about them, but it was about me. It was my beliefs, that money was really hard to find. So we need to smash this right now. So what do you believe? What is your current beliefs about being rich? So I'm reading right now. What are your current beliefs about being rich? Do you believe that it's easy to be rich? Do you believe that you can be rich? Do you believe that you can make more than $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month? Do you believe that? And if you can make such money, what are you going to do with that money? I don't just like to talk about money, because money is like, oh, make money, make money, make money. I like to talk about the why you want to make the money. I like to talk about the why. I chose the airport. One of the reasons why I chose the airport is actually it's unconscious. Actually, this is a place where my mother used to work. My mother used to clean toilets here at the Changi airport. She used to be a cleaner. She is uneducated. She's never gone to school. She cannot read, she cannot write. And when she sent me to university, this is the exact place that she was cleaning. She was cleaning and mopping the floors. She was cleaning the toilets. She was doing this job from 12 midnight to 7 o'clock in the morning. So that's what my mother did. And why? Because she wants money. She wants money because she needs to send me to university, $60,000. And even cleaning airports is not enough. She has to continue after she's done at 7 o'clock in the morning. She will go to the condominium, and she'll be going at 10 o'clock in the morning. She'll be cleaning at the condo, 10 o'clock till 5 o'clock, and she's cleaning at the condo. And when she's done at the condo, she continues at the restaurant 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock at night, and then cleaning again, and then after that continue at the airport right here. Why would my mom do that? She did that because she wants money. Why? Because money could send me to university. She wanted my life to change. Her life was struggling. It was hard for her. She wanted me to have a better life. She was willing to do that. I don't like to talk about money just for the sake of money. I want you to ask yourself why you want to make that money. Why? So what is your why? So that is to me the most important thing. Like yeah, Mira is a Gen Y. She's my daughter. She is young. All the young ones, they like to travel, like money to travel. Of course, if you want to travel, you need money for the tickets, you need money for a lot of things, right? So why do you want the money? So and how much really do you want? How much really do you want for you to lead a happy life where you don't have issues anymore? You know what? When you can give money to your father-in-law, to your mother-in-law, you can give money to your mother, to your father, to your siblings, I guarantee you, you will not have much issues anymore. You know, usually money is the main reason for a lot of squabbles, isn't it? That's what we see. So this is the why you want to make the money, and also whether you really believe that you can be rich. So yeah, Carmen say my why is because I want to have options. Roslina say she wants to pay off her debts. Roslina, that is such an awesome purpose and intention, because if you have a lot of debts and if you owe people money, you want to set that intention. Never run away if you ever owe anybody any amount, even if it's 10 cents. You want to have that intention to repay back every single cent. Okay, if you owe the bank $10,000 in capital, you want to return back 10,000 in capital. But if the bank charge you crazy interest, I'm not for that. I'm not for paying the crazy interest. I'm for paying back the capital, but not the crazy interest. But if you owe anybody any money, you want to set that intention, because that's a very good intention to start. It will open a lot of doors of abundance for you. So let's let's get back to our topic. So what do you believe about money? I'm going to go back to my slides. So you see, when we talk about money, right, and smashing that money beliefs, because everyone, if we talk about religion, everyone has a belief system in what they believe in. So they have a religious belief system, and that is pretty easy. If you ask somebody what's their faith, they can tell you very easily. People can immediately tell you what they believe in, you know, and it is really very easy. But when you talk about money and finances, okay, and most people take their money beliefs for granted. They don't even question them. All they want is make money, make money, make money. They don't even question the beliefs that actually will make the money go away. It's like this. It's like this. Let me give you another example. If you have a tree and you have apple fruits, if the fruit is rotten, right? If the fruit is rotten, you don't go waste your time cutting the leaves and working on the bark. You go deep to the roots. You go deep to the roots. You pull out all the roots, and the root is we have a money leakage. There is a hole in the bucket that's causing all the money to come out. Okay, so we want to make sure that we don't take these holes for granted, and we want to question them right now. So when you first just pause for a while, and when you first plan out and set out your business, right, did you stop and think about these money holes? Nobody told me about money holes when I started my business. Nobody told me that there's a thing called money holes. I wish when I first started, somebody would talk to me about this topic. Nobody did. I didn't have any mentor who talked to me about this. Okay, so when you first started in your business, right? When you first started in your business, did you make specific money goals? Do you know how much you want to make in your business? I'm going to pause for a while. A lot of people like me, when I started doing business, I just jump in for the passion. I didn't want to talk about money. I didn't really set a goal, like how much I want to make for a start. So that is something that we want to answer first. How much do you want to make? So just pause for a while and answer that question. So if you can share right now, okay, what is your answer? What is it that you want to make? How much is it that you want to make? How much is it that you want to make? Okay, I want you to write this down. Okay, so use this activity, because there's a research that have shown that many people cannot get the goals that they want because they never write it down. They never write it down. It's so easy. It's so easy, but surprisingly, you'll be so shocked to know that even top universities, they even did research on top universities, and the students, and they follow the students after they've graduated, and majority don't even achieve what they want because they never write it down. And those who actually write down their goals are the ones who actually achieve them. So Diana say, I want a total of $50,000 in 6 months. Roslina said, I did not set any goal on how much I want when I start my business. Thank you, Roslina, for that honesty. Love Angel Bobby D'Souza says, my why is to be powerful in order to help others. Rasnita wants to earn $2,000 a month first. This is awesome. This is awesome, people. This is really awesome. You are really stating it out. You're declaring it out to the world. This is really powerful. Keep going, keep going. Rosalina said, I actually wanted to earn additional $500 every month and slowly increase my income. Rosalina, this is awesome. This is a very, very practical and also a very achievable goal to earn $500 per month and then slowly increase it. That is awesome. Marcus said, I want to have 50,000 a month after 6 months. Marcus, you know we are on track, right, Marcus? You are on track, Marcus. You are on track for your $50,000, and you know that, okay? Marcus is is going to be really huge with the education business in Malaysia, right? And Farah says, I want to make 5,000 a month. Love Angel Bobby, 100,000 in 5 months. Noriati says, I want to earn 4,000 a month. Mala says 5,000 a month. Mira says $10,000 in a year. Wow, Mira, that is really, really very, like, I would say it's realistic for a student, okay, who's now studying and want to make 10,000. Mastura says, I want to earn at least $15,000 a month. Okay, that is a good start, everyone. So for the first step, you want to definitely write down how much is it that you want to earn. Okay, so now that we have actually looked at that, I want you to now challenge your, okay, so let's look at this right now. Okay, I want you to now challenge your money belief system. If you look at the slides right now, okay, after you have already set that goal for yourself, right? So you've written down your goals. There's this thing called SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, you know, time frame. So that is one way to set a goal. That is definitely one way to set a goal. Today is about very basic, you know, just stating out how much you want. But more than that, I want now to go deeper, go deeper. Okay, so do you believe that you can make this kind of money? This is my next question to you. So if you look at my slides right now, which one of these describe you right now? Do you have this feeling that I never seem to have enough? The people around me in this universe, in this planet, you know, like somehow hates me. Like for some reason, I tend to always lose money. I never seem to have enough. Is this true for you? Is this true for you? The first statement. Number two, the second statement, look at the second statement. If I get money, something bad will happen and it will take away all my money. Do you have that? Do you have that inside you? Okay, and then the third one, it's amazing how I just get by with enough to make my basic needs. Some people never make a cent more. They make enough just to survive because that's what they want. They keep saying, I just want money to survive. I just want money to survive. And that's exactly what they get. Money to just survive. That's it. Okay, it's not money to thrive. It's a different language pattern. Do you notice that? Money to survive and money to thrive. Okay, so do you feel like a fraud? Okay, like sometimes do you feel like you're charging people too much? You're charging people too much, and then you always go into this mode where you keep giving people discounts and discounts and discounts and discounts. Are you in that track right now? Okay, or are you in a space where you're ready to step up and you want to make a lot of money? So looking at my slides right now, and you want to reach your goals, and you have some money, some little left over to help people. So where are you right now in your money story? So let's talk about your money story right now. Which one of these describe you right now? Okay, not never have enough. If I have it, something bad will happen and my money will be gone. Oh, this is down. My this is down. Oh, okay. So I need to charge my laptop. Or do you have something bad happen to you, like whenever you make extra money, or you are just making enough to survive, or you feel like a fraud that every time you feel like you are overcharging somebody, or you have got enough but you feel like you have some left over, but that's not enough to help other people. So just quickly answer that Answer that right now. Last one, second one. Very good. Okay, no, okay, so good. Great. Okay, so now let's go on to continue to challenge our money beliefs. Okay, so we're going to continue to challenge our money beliefs. um, let's look at this slide right now, and I want you to answer yes or no, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no to all these money statements. Okay, so let's look at all these different money statements. Money is the root of all evil. How many have this belief? Money is the root of all evil. Okay, so what is that? Oh, Zoom. Wow, we have Zoom as well. Money is the root of all evil. Great. Who believes that money is something that other people have, but not me? Other people can have it, but not me. Okay, that's another one. Let's challenge them. Money is not important. I just want to help people. Money is not important. Have you heard that? Have you really heard that? Money is not important, but I really just want to help people. Money is something I make easily, but I don't have enough for me. I say I can make money easily, but I always end up with not enough. Like I make 5,000, I will have like not enough. If I make 10,000 also, I end up with not enough, right? Or money is usually the last thing I think about. I just want to make money, pay my bills, have food to eat, and that's all. And then some people say that money is, or you believe that money is a powerful tool that help you and others, or money allows you to help people, including yourself. So what is your belief about money right now? Money allows me to help people, including myself. Okay, so it's interesting, isn't it? The different thoughts that we have about money. I just want to share a very interesting story at this point. I have someone that I know who can earn about $30,000 a month. Okay, he makes a lot. He makes $30,000 to $40,000 a month. Now, what happened is that every time he earns this money, uh, his father runs a business, and the business is not doing well. So every time the father will borrow money from him so that the father can keep the business going. So every time he makes his 40,000, the father will borrow the money. Every time he makes the money, the father will borrow the money, and the father always gets cheated. That's the problem. The father gets cheated all the time, and the money is always gone in the business because of people cheating the father, and he's very upset with how the father runs the business. But all this money that he's earning every time goes to the father. So guess what happened? Guess what happened to this guy? He's making a lot of money, but all the money goes to the father, right? So, and he gets very upset. He's starting to get very angry with the father, and he's starting to get very he's starting to feel like, you know what? Every time I earn more, my father will borrow more. Every time I earn more, my father will borrow more. So guess what happens? His income stops at 30,000, maximum 40,000. It never goes above that. And then he comes to me and he asked me this question. He said, why, Surya? Why? Why my money cannot go more than 40, 50,000? Why? Like, I've done so many things. I've tried this, I've tried that. I want to grow my business. I want to grow my income, but it's stuck at 40, 50,000. So we had this money conversation like I'm having with you right now. And then we dig further, we dig further, and we dig further, and we dig further. Oh, we found the root. You know what's the root? The root is he has put a ceiling to his mind, a money mindset, that he doesn't want to earn more than 40,000. You know why? Because every time he earns more than 40,000, the father will borrow more. So he doesn't want the father to borrow more. So he blocks himself from earning more. This is very, very unconscious. Unconscious means you don't, it's your blind spot. So it's a blind spot. We have a lot of blind spots and we don't notice that. So we have a lot of blind spots that we don't notice. And usually is all coming from the inside. Like, you know, if like, for example, we have got people cheated us before, then, but we say, oh, I want to make money, I want to make money. But you know what? Every time you make money, you will stop yourself unconsciously. This is all happening unconsciously because inside it says that, no, if you make extra money, what will happen is somebody's going to cheat you of the money. So by doing that, you can never earn more. Do you get what I'm saying? So there's a reason why we want to go deep into the money stories, and usually you don't have to go very far. Just looking at your parents is enough. Okay, just your parents and what's happening around you. So let's look at more common beliefs that we have about money. So what I want you to do as a part of an assignment for your money story, so that you fill up you cover up all the holes in your bucket. I want you to, have like take some time after this webinar is over, just do some reflections on why is it that I'm stuck with money. Look at your father, look at your mother, look at how they used to live their life, and I want you to write that down. I want you to jot that down. What was your father working as? How was he with money? How was your mom? Like, how was she with money? And what was going on in your life when you were growing up? Was there a lot of poverty? Write them all down so that you can actually see for yourself. Now, whatever I'm sharing with you is what I have done for myself also, because it's very tiring. Let me tell you, it's very tiring to make millions and lose everything. Is very tiring. To make millions and lose everything is even worse. The feeling is even worse when you have tasted the money and then it's gone. And you tasted the money and it's gone. So you definitely want to write them down. Start from your mom, start from your dad, start from your siblings, start from the people that go deep as far as you can remember in your childhood. Okay, who are the people around you? Who are the people who look after you, and what do they say about money? Okay, and trust me, it's all seeds that has been planted in your garden. Okay, so right now what we want to do is we want to go deep, right? Like I said, like this is a slide we're talking about deep, and we want to actually make a commitment. Okay, make a commitment to want to change it. How many of you are sick and tired of being sick and tired? Really, like you're sick and tired of these holes that's happening in your life right now, and that doesn't seem to this is stuck right now. So that doesn't seem to work. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? So how many of you are in that space right now, sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you definitely want to shift? So we're going to make a commitment, shall we? We're going to make a commitment that we want to change the situation. Enough of attending like seminars after seminars after seminars, learning and learning and learning, strategy after strategy after strategy, but not being able to see any money, right? So we must make a commitment. And when I say commitment, means it's not going to happen today. Today you learn this and then today everything magically disappear. No, this is a daily conscious effort that you got to make for yourself. Do you love your loved ones? Do you love your parents? Do you love your children? Do you want to change your life? Look at your bank account. Are you tired of your bank account? Are you sick and tired of that? Now, if you really can feel and you can cry, some of you can cry just by looking at your bank account. Some of you can cry just thinking about this. Now, that's great. Now, if you cannot cry, it's okay. But if you can feel it, then you make a commitment. So please, please do this and write this down. Okay, like I said, like write this down. Write down your mother, your father, how are they, what do they say about money? You know what, you can even write down what your religious teachers also say about money. There are, because these are people who influence us a lot. There are some, a friend just told me recently, in fact, Nabila was the one who shared with me. She attended a class recently, and the cleric means the spiritual guru, right, was saying like, oh, those people who make a lot of money, they if you make a lot of money, you're going to think about the world, you're not going to think about the hereafter, and if you die, you're going to go to hell, right? So she was like literally shocked, because this was shared in a big audience and everyone was listening to this respected clerics talking about money, and it's like, don't focus on money. It's like it will take your time away from God, and it's gonna make you go to hell. And like, wow, I'm like, wow, isn't making money a noble thing? Because if you have a lot of money, you can build charities, you can build your mosque or your church or whatever faith that you belong in, you can build orphanage, you can help so many people. My mentor Chris said this. He said that people who said that money is evil has never given enough money. Money doesn't give happiness. You have never given enough money. If you have a lot of money, if you've ever given money away, oh my, it feels so good. It feels so good to be able to donate to charity and all of that, isn't it? So please write down all of this. Write down all of the things and don't take this lightly, okay? Don't take this because this is very important. Otherwise, next year, same story. 10 years from now, same story. I don't want that to happen to you, so we're going to change that. So we already talked about the money story. Let's go to step 2 right now. Step 2 is about changing your money mindset from being very rigid to flexible. So what does that mean? Okay, so changing your mindset from being very, very rigid to very flexible means that this is not just me talking and rambling. This is science-based. Psychologists have said that our brain is very hardwired, is wired to think in a certain loop, in a certain pattern. So it's always like thinking in the same pattern. So we want to now learn how to bend this mindset to make it more flexible. So we do not just want to change the beliefs about money. So we also want to change the actions that we take about the actions and decisions that we have about money. Let me share with you one thing that my mentor ever taught me. So he is a very rich man. He is a tycoon right now. He is now in some Middle East country and he's doing cement and business like in the construction field. So his income is enough to pay for 7 generations, right? So when I had lunch with him, and this is what he asked me, he said this. He said, how much do you have in your wallet right now? That's what he asked us. So we were like, oh, like, okay, so why is he asking us that? Okay, anyway, so we took out our wallet and then we he said, show me how much you have in your wallet right now. So do you want to do this activity? Do you want to check your wallet right now and see how much you have in your wallet right now? So you want to do that? So he said that. He said, like, take out your wallet and show how much you have. And then, like, when we showed him, like, and then he said that for him, right, he has never walked around with an empty wallet, he said. So what it means is that he always have he said, this is his words, $500 in his wallet. He said that he always have $500 in his wallet in cash, right? In cash. So all of us who were at lunch with him, we were all like, what? You know, $500 in your wallet? Like, are you crazy? Why would you put $500 in your wallet? I mean, aren't you afraid of losing it? Catch it. Ta-da! We just caught the money leak, right? So what is the money leak? The money leak is I'm afraid to bring $500 in my wallet because I'm afraid that it will be gone. Can you see how insidious the unconscious mind is? This is what I mean. It's like we have this condition pattern that's already fixed. Like, so, and then he said that, wow, that's why you cannot be rich. He told us that. He said, that's why you all cannot be rich because you don't dare to bring in the money because you have scarcity mindset. You don't have abundant mindset. You are always afraid that your money will be lost. You are afraid that you will lose your money. And he said, what? He said, that's exactly what's going to happen to you. You will always lose your money. You will never have enough because you do not have the abundance mindset. Is like, and he said that when he had the cash, he doesn't use the cash. Is every time when he opens his wallet, he sees cash. Every time when he opens the wallet, he sees cash. Now, this is what I mean by retraining your mind to actually see abundance rather than scarcity. For us, you know what we are afraid of? We are afraid to bring so much cash because we are afraid people will take our money, we will lose our money. So that is a different mindset altogether. So this is called like shifting your rigid mindset to be flexible by taking actions that challenges your comfort zone. Do you dare to do that? Do you dare to put $500? You know what I did? Because I have this money hole, right, in my bucket. Let me be very open and upfront with you what happened to me. Actually, I'm very afraid of losing money because I have had many people cheated me many times. So I got scared. I'm aware this is my money issue. So I have a hole. So I'm working on myself. I'm work in progress, right? So do you know what happened? One fine day, I withdraw $14,000. I withdraw $14,000 and I put it in my bag. Do you know what happened? Do you want to know what happened? In 4 hours, in less than 4 hours, I lost the $14,000. Can you believe that? I have not lost money for the longest time, but the moment I put so much money in my bag, I lost a $14,000. Scary, isn't it? Now, it's not about somebody took my money or no. It's really my mindset, because I truly believe, because that experience showed me that my mind is still got a big hole. I still don't trust about money. I have trust issues with money, and that's if I don't work on myself, I can make 1 million, 2 million, 10 million, doesn't matter. I will keep losing it. Okay, I'll keep losing it. So yeah, Mira, do you remember that day? So it's scary, isn't it? Like, so it's scary enough for me to want to do something about my life. So you want to make sure that if you dare, like like my mentor say, put money inside your wallet, and then after that, always look at money and have a belief, like, program your mind to believe that you're gonna be okay, that money will stay. So let's go to the third one. Yeah, scary, right? Ratna shows a face like, oh my god, lost the money, right? Yeah. So anyway, third one okay. We are going to talk about correct these 5 most common money mistakes. So we have a lot of money mistakes, especially when you're starting business. So let's look at the money mistakes that we make when we start our business. Number one, oh my God, this is the biggest one for me. When I started my business, I have only one account. It's only my one account, and only my account. There is no such thing as a business account. There is no such thing as a personal account. Whatever I earn from my business goes into my personal account. Whatever that I have in my personal account mixes with all the money from my clients, all mixed. So what happened is I don't have separate accounts. And that is the same money I withdraw to buy food. That is the same money I withdraw to, to do the advertisements in the newspaper at that time. So it all comes from one account. So that is the biggest mistake. I didn't go through business school, so I didn't know that you have to set a separate bank account, that you have to open a business account, like a business bank account, and then you have to have your personal bank account. So first thing first, if you have a company, you would want to definitely register your company. In Singapore, if you want to open a bank account, a business account, you would have to have a registered business. So you got to go to ACRA and register your business, and then after that, you can open a bank account just for your business. And make sure that every money that you earn should be going to the business account and not mixed with your personal account. So this is tip number one. Okay, tip number two. No budgeting or tracking of expenses. Now, I would be the first person to declare that I am the worst in my budgeting and I'm the worst in tracking my expenses. How many of you are like me? Like, you don't really track your expenses. You have like all this money coming in and you just spend and spend and spend as and when you like, and then you don't track. You don't track your money in and your money out. How many of you like me? I'm like that, okay, and it has caused me a lot of pain, a lot. I don't look at my bills, I don't check my bills, I don't pay bills on time, So it's just my slack attitude about money, and in the past. So that was me, and I tend to wait until I get the red letters from the utility bills or the phone bills, and then they send me all these letters, and then I get like, oh, I'm scrambled around. You know how many times my electricity bill was cut off? Do you know how many times my electricity bill was cut off? And I have thousands, and I have a lot of money in the bank account, and my electricity bill is cut off. Crazy, right? Because of my attitude about money. I like slack, like very bochup, about money. Like, yeah, never mind lah. Like, wait lah. That mentality that I have. And I guess to a certain extent, I picked that up on my own, because my father was the opposite. My father is very prompt. He pays his bill on time. He is very super responsible. He never ever got a red letter ever in his life. If he ever, he's gonna freak out. So, but growing up, right? When I was growing up, I didn't like communicate with my father. So I always resented my father. I didn't like him when I was growing up lah. Of course now no lah, but that time when I was growing up, I didn't like him. I like, you know, have a love-hate relationship with my father. So I always want to rebel. I want to go opposite of him. I want to be opposite of him. Like if he was responsible, I want to be irresponsible. So it's in psychology that happens also. Sometimes we go against our parents just to get even at them. So unconsciously, even though he already passed away, I still had that in me, and the habit stayed on. The habit stayed on to the point that when the electricity is all cut off, then I will call the utility people. I say, can you put on the electric again? And then I pay them all one shot. You know, I just pay them all one shot. And that is really like it's crazy. And when I dig and dig, I was crying and crying. There was one time I cried and cried because I felt like, why is it like that? I mean, it's not like I don't have the money, but why I have this attitude? That I realized that yes, it's because of my father, and because I hated at that time when I was growing up, I didn't like my father, so I behave opposite of him. So I realized that an answer to that, the answer to my money issue is actually forgive my father. Can you see, like it has, people can't make sense of it. Like how does forgiving your father makes you a better, it makes you more money, you know? It does. How does forgiving your parents make you more money? It does, because most times we tend to want to like rebel against our parents, and even though we are already grown up adults, but the inside is still there, the roots are still there. Remember I was telling about roots? So you want to really, that's why the activity just now I shared with you, you must do that, you must do that, so you understand that. So what I've done is that I've got two trusted people that I trust in my life right now, and I actually trust them to help me manage my money. Okay, so they help me to manage my in, my out, you know. So like it's been a few almost 2 years right now that I have stopped holding money, because every time I have money, I do not manage them, and then I spend and spend and spend like crazy. I don't buy clothes or whatever crazily. No. I buy seminars. I like to attend seminars. I pay 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, and attend this seminar, that seminar. So I'm a seminar junkie. So I like to buy online programs, and I buy like 5,000 here. The online programs are minimum $5,000. So I tend to like just spend money like crazy. So what happened is I realized that that is not working. Okay, so that's not working, and I need to get somebody to manage my money. Obviously, if you are in business, you need to have someone who manages your accounts. Okay, so this is tip number number two. So number three is the biggest mistake about money is trying to do everything yourself, which is back to the tip earlier. Like if you try to do everything yourself, like me, if you are like me, you're not going to make it, because you are the whole. You are the one that always bring the whole to the money. You will never have your bucket full, because you are the problem. I was the problem. I was the biggest problem. I can make a lot of money, but all the money is always gone, because I don't know how to manage my money. So I'm learning right now. I'm learning, but meanwhile, I let others actually support me to manage. Okay, so you may want to actually get accountants or bookkeepers to support you with your money. Okay, so keeping receipts, I'm not good at that. That's why I outsource it. I get somebody who's better to do that for me. The receipts, the in and out, the accounts in, the accounts out. So I get someone to do all of that for me. So this is called conscious decision. If you don't do that, you're going to suffer. Really, you're going to suffer, and it's going to continue like that forever. So number four is the understand that there is a cause and effect of a relationship between who you are inside and what's happening outside, because the money is just a result of what you are inside. Like, what am I inside? I cannot forgive my father. Okay, that's one thing. And there's some other things also. Like I was very frustrated with the way my mom was working so hard. You know, even when she was 70, she was 80, she was still working, and she was still working, and she was still working. I was very frustrated with that also. And finally, I learned how to forgive. I learned how to let go. I learned how to accept my parents as who they are, and I don't want to change them anymore. I know I can never change anybody. I cannot change my parents. I cannot change anybody. So I let them be. And I tell myself that I have my own money story. Okay, so this is about you knowing that this is where you are right now. This is your issue with your the people around you, and then you have a very clear direction, and you say that enough of writing using their story. You don't want to change them, you cannot change your parents, so you cannot change the people around you. You just can change you, and you want to write your own money story. So the next thing that would be very important for you to do if you really want to make money is like you want to start with your big dream, right? The first big dream, how much you really want to make, and then after that, how much you want to make by 3 months, by 6 months, in 1 year, in 12 months, in the next 5 years. So I actually have a diary. I bought it from my daughter, right? So she has a company that she runs, selling diaries. So I bought it, and it's very sacred to me. And I wrote exactly that. I wrote like how much I want to earn this month, next month, this 6 months. So I actually write it. No, I don't type. I write it with a pen, right? I write it because it means a lot to me to set the goals like that. So I actually take my time to write it out in a very beautiful diary. So I chose a very beautiful diary. I didn't want to write in any scraps and pieces of paper. Notice that also, if you like to write things on scraps of paper, that's also not good energy, because you are treating money like scraps like that. You want to write it in a very nice, beautiful diary. You want to write down and keep it sacred. Keep it sacred that this is something that is important to you. So when you write in a very nice book, in a very nice diary, you are telling your brain that money is important, and I want to really, really um, honor and respect it. So that's what I do. So I write them down, and I have very clear goals. Okay, so my goals are very, very clearly written. So that's something that you want to write down, how much you want to make in the next 3 months, 6 months, and then eventually the 1 year, and then 5 years from now. Okay, so these are what we call incremental goals. Okay, it's small and then it goes to the big. I prefer to work on the big dream first, and then after that I scale it down to the smaller one. There's some of those who are in the iSuccess program watching this right now, and they just recently attended a training. It's a boot camp on how to really know how to make money, how to even set your goals. Okay, so they attended a training, and that training helped them to identify how much they want to earn, how much does each customer give you, how much can you earn per customer, how many customers do you want to make per week, per day, per week. I mean, per day, per week, per month, uh, 3 months, 6 months. So it's boiling down to your profits. How much do you earn per person? You know, I've done coaching, and it surprises me a lot when I speak to entrepreneurs who started out their business in baking or whatever, and I said like, okay, so you bake this cake, you get $50 for this cake. What is your net profit? I asked, what's your net profit? They don't know. They don't know what's the net profit. Like, what is net profit? Like, how much is your butter? How much is your eggs? How much is your this? How much is your that? You got to write it down. And then how much is your oven? How much does it cost? How much is your labor cost? How much is all of that? You got to minus it out. So technically, your cake is $50. After you minus everything, your net profit per customer, per cake is how much. You got to know the number. You have to know the number, because if you do not know the number, you will, like, it's like this. If you sell a cake for $50, but your cost, okay, your cost is like $49.99, you are earning 1 cent per cake. And then you think you're making $50. No, you're not making $50. You have so much cost, and your cost sometimes overrun how much you earn. So that is very, very important, okay, for you to figure that out. So so we're going to look at the next money mistake is undercharging clients and underpaying yourself. Oh, this is so big. This is so big. How many of you feel that way, that you charge too little, and you give so much and you charge too little? Me. I am like that. I give a lot, and then I don't even charge what I'm worth. Okay, in the past it was like that. Like, I used to run this like Genius IQ program, and then in the past I charged $180. Yeah, can you imagine $180? And I do one to one. You know, I do one to one. I actually coach one to one the two kids, and then I train them for like 4 weeks, and then I get $180. So, and I teach them techniques that can help them for their primary school, secondary school, all the way till university. I'm not teaching tuition, I'm teaching techniques. And I didn't know how to value myself at that time. So I was charging so little. And then I was so shocked. I was so shocked when I found out there was this company that was charging 1,000, like almost 1,009 or $2,000. I'm like, what? They're charging $2,000 and they increase it to 2005 and then 3,008 and then 5,000. I'm like, what? And you see that parents are still paying. So it was so hard for me to charge because I feel like, you cannot what? So bad, you charge people. How can you charge people? You're so bad. You see, the mindset is like that. You charge people means you're a bad person because you are taking money away from people. That's the mindset I have. If I charge people means I'm taking away money from people and means I'm a bad person. So cannot lah, I cannot charge. So what happened is I don't charge. So I don't charge because every time I charge, I feel bad. I feel guilty. I feel guilty like I'm taking money from people. So and then later on, I learned that it was not going to help because once you run a business, you realize that you need costs, you need expenses, especially in Singapore. There's the rental cost, there's the training cost, there's this cost, there's that cost, there's all this money that you're paying out. So if you are not charging, then how are you going to earn? How are you going to, like, you're going to just have an expensive hobby. It's just an expensive hobby. There's nothing you're earning. And it's so unfair to your family. Your family gave you all the blessings and give you time, and you take time away from your children. You take time away from everyone to make money in your business when you don't even know your dollars and cents. You don't even know where your money is coming from. You don't even know where it's coming out. You don't know all of this. And at the end of the day, you don't charge what you are worth. And then at the end of the day, you know what? You have to close down. You have to close down because you don't make money. And then that's it. There goes the best recipe in the world. Nobody gets to eat your cake anymore because you cannot do the business anymore because you do not charge enough. So when I changed my mindset about money, that when I'm charging people, actually I'm not taking money from them. By charging people, when I increase my fees and I earn the money and I know how to manage my money, I will use the money to upgrade myself. And when I upgrade myself, I can give more. But if I don't charge enough, I can't even pay anything. I can't employ people to do stuff and I can't do anything. Like, it's so unfair to me. It's so unfair to the people. I have to stop whatever I'm doing. I have to quit my business and I have to go back to a job. And when I go back to a job, everything that's great about you, like for you, if you're so great in what you do, you can't offer that anymore because you don't have the money to survive. You don't have the money to pay the rental. You don't have the money to pay your basic expenses. You want to attend training. You want to attend courses. Also, you have no money because you didn't charge enough. You are scared, okay, to charge. Most important is whatever that you charge people, you got to feel that that is the value. How do you know that what you charge is valuable? Simple. Ask this question. Whatever that you give people, right? What is it that can happen to their life because we give this to them? What can happen to their life? For me, for example, when I do a weight loss program, right? When I used to do a weight loss program, I see this London weight management or whatever weight management program and all that. They charge $3,000, $5,000, $7,000, $11,000, and they're not guilty about that. And then when I look at them, I say like, wow, they charge so much. And then for me, I'm a nutritionist and I can help people lose like 10 kg in 2 weeks, or at least shrink their body size like 3 sizes down, like in 2 weeks. And I can help them reduce their body fats. I can help them manage their health so that they don't end up in the hospital and spend tens and twenties and forties of thousands in the hospital. I'm doing so much transformation. So how much should I charge? I was so scared to charge. I charged $65. I charged what? I wanted to charge 300 plus. So at the end of the day, no, enough. I started charging 1,000 plus, for my weight loss program, and it's a fair deal for me because for 1,000 plus, I help them to reduce their body fats, reduce their weight, get healthy, look good, and all of this can save their life. So the value of the transformation, that is the most important. So what is the value of what you give to other people? A lot of people do not believe in themselves. They don't believe in themselves enough to charge. This is the biggest thing I noticed. They don't believe in themselves. So they're scared to charge because there's this lack of self-confidence. Okay, so there's a reason why mindset work is very important. Mindset work is very, very important, because without mindset, you're going round and round and round in circles. You'll never be able to pick up your business. You'll never be able to make money, and then you stay stuck in a job. Everything goes up except for the pay, right? So let's go on to the fourth step. So the fourth step is to change your negative tapes. So we have unconscious programming inside us, like, money is a struggle, money is a struggle, money is a struggle. So you have all of this, right, inside you. Money is a struggle, money is a struggle. I don't know what is your tape, your broken record. Remember, we talked about this earlier, the stories that you have from your parents, from people around you. So this is a tape that goes on and on and on unconsciously. It's inside, it's a root, it's always there, it's always there. Oh, people will cheat me. When I earn more, people will cheat me. I will not have enough money. The more I make, the more I will lose. All these things. It's called the broken tape, the broken record that's running. So what we want to do is to change that broken tape right now, and we want to change that broken tape. How? We want to reprogram that broken tape. So I have the worksheet given out to you, right? So I want you to look at that worksheet, and that worksheet is supposed to help you, okay, to guide you through how to change that negative tapes. So that means you have your old beliefs, these old stories that's running inside you, and you write that down inside the worksheet. Print out the worksheet so you can write it down. So you write down what's a worksheet like. Oh, I'm new, I'm a nobody. Who am I to charge so much? I'm not like so and so and whatever. So I used to have this lady. She used to be my client. I mean, she's still my client. She she is really good in baking. And then when I asked her to charge for her classes, the first thing that she said to me was like, Surya, how can I charge? I said, you charge $65 for your class, for your baking class. She said, how can I charge $65? I'm just a housewife. I'm a nobody. I never write a cookbook before. I don't go out on TV. I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody. You see, so they don't see. I said, but who cares if you're nobody or whatever? Your kueh tart is so nice. Your kueh tart is so nice. When my mom eats your kueh tart, even my mom fell in love with the kueh tart, pineapple tarts. So it's like she don't believe in herself enough to charge, because she said, like, I'm this, I'm that. We have all of us have that. All of us have that. I used to have that a lot. So you want to write that down. You want to write that down. You want to write down what is it that you have, the broken tips inside yourself. Like, who am I to fill in the blank? Who am I to whatever, right? So I'm looking at this right now, right? So can you share right now inside the comment box? Do you have broken tips like that? Can we all be vulnerable and real and share about what we really believe about ourselves? Like, who am I to whatever lah. So you can write it down. So who am I to speak at Harvard, right? So I brought 8 people, 8 beautiful ladies to Harvard last year, and half of them have never stepped into college, or they don't have diploma. They have never. They don't have diploma. So it's that kind of feeling like, who am I to speak at Harvard? Harvard is such a prestigious university. I'm like a nobody. So if you don't have that self-confidence, a lot of things cannot happen, right? So what is the reality? What is the reality is that you're not that. The reality is that you have that broken record. So you got to acknowledge that, yes, I have this inside me, but the reality is that I bake the best kueh tart. You know why? Because I have 10 people eat my kueh tart, 10 out of 10 will give me raving reviews. That is the reality, isn't it? The reality is that you are awesome at something. You are awesome at something. You're good at something. Sometimes you don't see it in yourself. You need to have somebody, you need to have a coach, you need to have a mentor to show you your blind spots. You have blind spots. You have things that you don't see in yourself. And it's very easy to go back to that old, like, who am I thing. You don't want to self-sabotage yourself like that. You want to believe in yourself. It's easy to say, believe in yourself, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself means be in love with yourself. Be in love. Do you even love you? Do you even love you? Do you know how long it takes for me to love myself? I don't even know how to love myself. I was so depressed. I was super, super depressed, and I was so suicidal. I was so depressed. I don't know what is the meaning of loving myself. I don't know. Okay, I have two broken marriages, like as in I got divorced twice, and I don't know how to love myself. How do I even marry somebody when I don't even know how to get married to myself? I don't even know how to love myself. I bring a lot of problems to the men in my life, and they can't handle me because I'm just so psychotic. Like I just don't know how to love myself. So the hardest thing, the hardest journey and the longest journey is inside. That's the hardest and longest journey. You learning to love myself is the hardest thing to do, and I'm glad for at least once in my life I can say that I know now how to love myself better. Okay, I'm still, I do have doubts, I still have self-doubts. People don't understand, like, Surya, how can you have self-doubts? Like, you are so amazing, you've done this and that and all that, you've spoken at United Nations, you're a best-selling author, you seem so confident. They say, yeah, but I have my moments also, I'm human, and I do have my down moments, and I just know how to manage my emotions better. You want to be successful, you manage your emotions better. That is the most important thing. 90% of success is managing your emotions. So if you can manage your emotions, you can get rid of this stuff inside, you will be very, very successful. Your cup is going to be so strong. Your pail will be so strong. There's no holes anymore. And all you need to do is focus on making money, making money, making money. That's what you want to do because you have strengthened yourself. So mindset coaching, mindset mentoring, inner strength, the inside, okay, the stuff that's inside, somebody to support you, to guide you, to coach you from the inside. That's so, so, so important. And that's so lacking. That's so lacking. And 2 day seminar, 3 day seminar is not going to do the work. Seriously, it's not going to do the work. After 2 days, 3 days, then what? You get so excited, and then rah, 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 you get so excited, and then after that 1 week, what happens? You like down again. You're like a balloon, that inflates again, like deflates again. So 1 2 day seminar is good for knowledge and information, possibly inspiration for a bit. But what you really need is constant coaching, constant hand holding, constant support, so that when you're down, you got somebody to spark you, like spark you and spark you and like wake you up. So that's the reason why I also want to have mentors. That's the reason why I look for mentors, I look for coaches, because I know I will always have my blind spots, because I'm LP. I'm learning in progress. I'm work in progress. I'm always on the LP, always learning forever. So you want to believe in yourself, right? So once you have this, how do you program yourself? We call it reframe your mindset. Reframe. There's many ways, there's many words. Some people call it affirmation. Affirmation is every day, every day, every day. Saying it to yourself every day, every day. And this is what I learned from Mr. Jack Canfield. He is my beloved mentor, and I went to the US to learn from him. He has a trainers program, and it's a $26,000 program. And if it's an online program, I think it's $6,000 online. But if you do it live, it's 26,000. It's an amazing program. It's called Success Breakthrough, and I learned to be a trainer. So I learned his stuff because I want to train other people, right? And what I learned from Mr. Jack Canfield is so easy, it's so simple, it's so easy. But it works. It works. Something like, I just give you one tip today. Just look in the mirror every morning, look in the mirror and say, I love you. That's all. I love you. Look in the mirror and say, I love you. Nobody taught me. Seriously, nobody taught me to do that. No one. I have a degree. I have a postgraduate. I was a school teacher. No one taught me this simple thing like this. Nobody taught me. I had to like pay so much money, travel for 40 hours to the US just to learn simple things like this. But this is simple things that really makes it work. He earns he sold 500 million copies of his books. He's a multi-millionaire. He's so kind. He's charitable. He's a philanthropist. He's amazing. And he teaches things like that, self-love. So this is something you want to do, and focus on yourself. Okay, so you want to change your negative tapes into positive tapes by being conscious about how you feel, writing it down. These are all the nonsense that I have inside me. And then you want to write, like, what is the reality? The reality is actually I'm not that. The reality is I have the skills, I have the talents, I'm still breathing, I'm still alive. Doesn't matter lah, you broke or whatever, but you still have a breath, right? You're still breathing, right? That means there's hope. There is hope. So you want to then reprogram that by doing affirmation. And the easiest affirmation you can do that I can share with you right now is to look at the mirror. Okay, look at the mirror. The last thing we're going to cover today is then you want to find a goal that transform and inspire you. I have a quotation, and somebody may want to write this down. I have the quotation. It's called "Have a why that makes you cry, and you will find a way that makes you fly." That is a beautiful quotation that's inspired by my mom. Okay, because when I look at my mother and she doesn't have money to send me to university, all she had was a dream. She had a dream. I was an inspiration. She believes that I can do it. So she cleans toilets for me, and she wakes up every morning, you know. No, she doesn't even sleep lah. You know, she 12 midnight to 7 o'clock cleaning at the airport, and then after that cleaning at the condo, then after that cleaning at the restaurant with only about 3 hours sleep. Even then she sleeps in the airport, you know, and she did that for 7 days, for 3 years non-stop. Wow, that's inspiring. She wakes up like every time she cleans the toilet, she thinks about me. Every time she cleans the toilet, she thinks about me. Every time she cleans and she mops the floor, she thinks about me. She wants me to be successful. She's very motivated. She doesn't even fall sick because she's so motivated. What is it that can inspire you, that makes you jump off the bed? Do you have a vision of that? Do you have like, are you visual? If you're visual, do you have a vision board? Do you have like a dream board? Do you have a big poster that you post right in front of you, and then you have all the pictures of the places you want to go, the dreams that you have? It's called a dream board. It's called a dream board. You can go find out about the dream board, vision board. Do you have that? So I have, you know what I have in front of me every day when I wake up in the morning? I have the words that my children wrote to me. Okay, they will write to me. Like, I have one that Mira writes to me, my daughter, and I cherish that a lot. She says, "Thank you, Umi. This is the best day of my life." And I still have it in my room. I still have it because that means a lot to me. My biggest dream at that time, because I was so broke at that time, I couldn't even afford a birthday cake for my daughter. And when I finally was able to do a birthday party for my daughter, I was so happy. And she wrote me that note. It was a plain piece of paper, and she wrote it with my eyeliner. I remember she wrote it, and then she gave me, and I have that every day. I wake up with that. They are my biggest why. My two kids, they are my biggest why, right? And I'm a single mom right now. Everything is on my own. I live on my own. I pay for everything. I look after my mom. I now look after my daughter. All the expenses for my daughter is on me. All the expenses for the house is on me. I'm alone. I'm on my own. I'm on my own, and I survive and I thrive on my own. And I need fuel, you know. I need fire, you know, to push me. And my fire and my fuel are those words. They mean a lot to me. So I love you, Mira. Oh, I'm gonna make me cry right now. Okay, let me take a deep breath. I can cry. Literally, I can cry. I can cry because it's very is you know, for me, when I was broke at that time, and people used to look down at me, people used to think I'm the worst mother alive. I'm like a lousy good, can I have some tissue? I'm like a lousy good for nothing mother. In fact, some people still think, until today, they still think I'm not good enough, I'm not fit to be a mother. And it affected me a lot in the past. You know, I'm feeling teary all right now because I feel like I've come a long way to learn to love myself, and it means a lot. That's the reason why every time I wake up, and I see those words, it means a lot. And I just want to be a good mother. I didn't prepare tissue because I didn't know I was gonna cry. But sorry, excuse me. Just sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Just, uh, yeah. So yeah. So you want to have, oh, thank you for the hearts. I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. So like you want to have things that really inspire you, you know, and sometimes the mess in your life, they're the biggest and greatest gift in your life. Your mess and all your breakdowns that you have, like really all the breakdowns are your best friend, really, because these are the fuel, these are the stories that one day you will tell the world, and you inspire people with your story. Because if you are a self-made millionaire, like, you know, from millionaire from young, you're born with a gold spoon, there's nothing to tell, there's really nothing to tell. You want to inspire people from the heart. You really want to, like, really embrace everything that's happening to you right now is perfect for you. It's perfect, it's meant for you. And it's a journey, it's a journey. Okay, it is always a journey, and it's still a journey for me. It is still a journey for me, but I don't want to do this alone anymore. I want to share, I want to speak to people who are like me, who used to be like me, who are looking for a way out. And yeah, so, and this makes me really happy, you know, this makes me really happy to be able to touch one life. If it touches one life, I'm happy. It touches one life, I'm very happy. So thank you. Thank you. I'm amazing mother. Yes, I am. Yes, I learn to receive. I'm receiving. I'm receiving. I am an amazing mother. I am an amazing mother. And so are you. So are all of you. So you want to be able to look in the mirror and say this to yourself. So right. So this is so like I said, when you have such goals, you know, nothing stops you. You become unstoppable. You become really unstoppable. You go through hoops. You walk on fire. You do anything to be more aware. You want to find the effortless way to success. You want to learn how to be successful, you know, without the struggles. You know, the struggle is, they say, sweet, but it can be easy. It can. You still need to put in the actions, though. You need to put in the actions, but you don't have to bang your head on the wall. You don't have to bang your head on the wall. You can find easier, better ways to get there, and you can do that, especially with support. I've learned enough that seminars are great, but the best way to bring you from A to B is for you to have support. Yeah, for support, because we are humans and we always go through ups and downs. No matter who you are, no matter if you're the best motivational speaker in the world, you are the it doesn't matter if you read tons of books, you will have your moments. You'll have people that is so annoying, they will always poke you, they will irritate you, they will always find something about you. And this thing about helping people, you'll be tested from your intentions. And no matter how much your intention is, people will always find a reason why you why something wrong with you, why something reason to hate you for whatever, for your shadow, they'll just hate you. So we will have our moments, and we need the support, the community. There's a reason why I love my iSuccess community so much. I mean, like, they are my family, they are I mean, like, I love them. We point each other's blind spots, we push each other, we love each other, we cry together, we hug, we fall, we rise, we swim, we sink, we drown, we do everything together, and we rise and we rise and we rise, you know, like a phoenix from the ashes. We're gonna rise, like, rise and rise and rise. So, and doing things together like the wild geese. Another mentor told me this, like, you can be an eagle and you will fly alone. An eagle is very lonely, they fly alone. And the eagle is very strong, but they fly alone and they cannot fly far. They can fly only at a certain distance because they are alone. They are strong, but they are alone. So the whole idea is, don't just be an eagle, you know, be like the wild geese. The wild geese, they work as a team. They are a team, because alone they're not strong, but as a team together, they fly far. They can fly, like, from the corner of the from the corner of the planet to the corner of the planet, like corner of the earth to the corner of the earth. Okay, they can do that. The eagle can't do that. The eagle only fly a certain distance, but the wild geese, because they fly together, okay, and when one person leading the front gets tired, fly to the back, the next one leads, the next one. So it's like a kind of a team spirit that push you on and push you on. So together you can, maybe you don't fly high, but you fly far. Okay, you fly far, and that is what matters most. You know, teamwork. Together everyone achieves more. Together everyone achieves miracles. So yeah, and yes, I love you people. So here you are, like I have all my iSuccess community, and I really love them so much. All of you, I really love all of you. It's been a great journey together, flying together and moving together. This is what we call momentum together. Um, like reminding each other of our blind spots and being willing to be real, you know. And being a coach doesn't mean I only give them sugar and tell them all the nice beautiful things, because I don't think I'm being fair if I only say what's nice, because that's not being a great coach. To me, a good coach, somebody who coaches, even Tiger Woods needs a coach, you know. Tiger Woods needs a coach, and Tiger Woods needs to get somebody to coach him to see what he can't see, his blind spot. So if the coach always say, oh, Tiger Woods, you're fine, you're doing great, he will never improve. So the idea of having a coach is to share with you your blind spots. The question is, are you open to receive? Are you open to see your blind spots? Are you open to only see only the good things? Are you open for you to be coached, for your coach to tell you your blind spots so that you can improve? The idea of me, sometimes when I say something to somebody, is not for me to pull them down, is because I want them to succeed, because that's what they want. But not many people can accept the truth, but the truth sets you free. Okay, well, that's tweetable. The truth sets you free. Now, if you're watching this and you're part of iSuccess, you know, I just want you to know that I know you have your challenges. I know, like, you may come in and out, you may fall out and fall in, come back and go. It doesn't matter. I'm always here, and I promise you that. I promise you in front of thousands. You know, I was up in the stadium, remember, and I promise all of you that I will be here. No matter what, I will be here. I will be here standing till my last breath, and that's my promise to you. Now till forever, I will be here, and I will be coaching, and I will be guiding, and you can go, you can come back anytime, and I will always be here. Just know that you have an amazing support, you have amazing team as always welcoming you. Right, just don't hide for too long. Okay, don't go into the cave for too long. And we miss you, you know. So we miss you. And sometimes there are many people who have come and go. They've gone through a lot as well, but there's many who don't agree with the way I coach, you know, but it's okay. I know myself and I know my intention, and that is the most important thing. And I send them a lot of love. I forgive myself. I forgive them. I mean, I'm after all human, and like most important is love, you know. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. And yep. So yeah. We have come to the end of the session today. So today is about the bonus. Today is just a bonus session, a bonus on really, I want you to be successful, and it's not fair if I were to just talk about strategies. I love Facebook marketing a lot because I know Facebook marketing can really attract a lot of clients for you, but I don't want to just teach Facebook anymore. I used to just teach Facebook only, but I don't want to do that, because I believe that if I just teach Facebook, it doesn't inspire me. Because if I just teach Facebook, it's very dry. If I just teach Facebook, people will not be successful, because what really makes somebody successful is working on themselves. That is the biggest secret, really. 90% of success, in fact 99% of success, is working inside. So today is a bonus session, and I wrap it up, you know. So we have covered all of this today. Number one is to smash your money beliefs. Number two is to be able to, from these very hardwired ones. We want to change that by taking actions like putting money in the wallet. That's one way. Number three is we talk about the 5 mistakes that people make about money. I gave many examples like not wanting to hire an accountant, or don't know how to budget, or don't have a bank account that's separate. And then we talk about the money tapes inside, the running wires that's always going round and round, how to reprogram that by giving positive affirmations and saying I love you. And then the last one is finding a goal that inspires and transform, like inspires you, and that is a fuel and a fire to drive you forward. Because with all of this, and then tomorrow we're going to talk about strategies, right? The strategies that show me the money, how to make the money. Tomorrow is a strategy. So if I just go into strategies and I don't talk about this, it's like pouring a lot of water in a bucket that has a lot of holes. So today is to make your bucket really strong, to make your glass so strong that you can pour hot water, you can pour anything inside, it will be very, very strong. So that's what today is all about. And this is my gift to you, and this is my sharing to you. So these are all the strategies and tips for you. Download the handouts that I have prepared for you, and fill them up. And if you fill them up, we have a Facebook group. And I would love to see you filling up all those worksheets and upload them. I would love to see them. Like, do your homework, do the money homework. This homework is very good, makes you money, right? So do the money homework, and then you can take a picture of the homework that you have done and then upload them in the Facebook group. And I will be so happy. This would mean that you truly have appreciated my time, and you take these words seriously, and you really, really download the money worksheet, and you really fill up everything and do it by tomorrow, and upload it by tomorrow. And tomorrow we are going to go to day 2. Okay, so day 2, stay tuned, because it's going to be so much more fun, because it's going to be strategies. Yeah, we're going to look at all the, my goodness, 100 over strategies. There's 100 over strategies, but I'm not going to go through all. But I want to go through the handouts with you. There's the 54 pages of money making ideas there. Like, oh my God, there's so much there. Some of you have downloaded that. Have you downloaded it? Do you love it? Do you love the 54 pages? Right. So those of you who have downloaded the 54 pages of worksheets, can you like make some noise and share what you really love about it? Now, if you want all these worksheets, go to www.passionpurposeprofits. Yeah, correct. www.passionpurposeprofits.online. www.passionpurposeprofits.online, and register there. And if you have come to this program because somebody invited you, please write their name, so that I know who referred you, because I love to just appreciate people who share good things in their life. So if anyone has referred you or recommended you, just fill up their name inside the registration list. Just go to www.passionpurposeprofits.online. And if you love this video, I love this video. Share this video on your wall. Share this video on your wall. Tomorrow, we will see each other again at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Singapore time. And this video is available on record, so you can watch it on replay again. If you want to watch it again, you can watch it on replay. And we'll have all the replay uploads inside our membership site. We have a membership site that's all free. A lot of good content there. So you can watch the replay again. And I will see you again tomorrow in our Passion, Purpose, Profit session, and inspiring your success. Bye for now. Bye. Yay.